The ultimate goal is to find ways to automate passive income. So when you're building a business, really what you're looking at is to get to step 9. So here inside of my top strategy, we're looking at getting to profit to scale your business. Because ultimately what you want to do is from year to year, you want to improve on your revenue to increase your profit. But of course, all this starts with traffic. And down here in step 2 of tools, tech, and time, we need to pick a tool because ultimately we want to, or when we get to step 8, after we build our email list and check this off, we want to definitely be able to get to this point right here where we're focused in on the automation of passive income. And that's about following up. That's about letting people know about an offer. So when we create traffic or we generate content, consistent content, and then that traffic or those people that see our videos, click on our link and go over to our squeeze page, we have the chance to then add them to an email list and follow up with them. And of course, we can do this manually by sending them an email every day, which is a great practice, but you can also create very specific and tailored messages to guide the people from your content over to your offer. Once they initially see your offer and they get on your email list, you can then have the opportunity to automate that and turn it into passive income by taking them from where they are in a very unaware state to the most aware state, and then getting them to accept the fact that your offer or your ability to help them with your offer is the ultimate solution. They click, they buy, you profit, and you scale that. And of course, using a tool, one of the tools here that I always use inside of step 2, tools, tech, and time, is GetResponse. You can get it for free. There's a link in the description. Go over, set up your free account, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about here. Once you log in to your free account, you'll have all the tools that you need. Of course, we're talking about email marketing, and down here, we're going to be taking a look at a very simple automation to see how this works from a very high level, so you understand that setting these things up is not really that complicated, especially when you have the right tool, and a tool like GetResponse comes with excellent support. So as an example here on the channel, I did a 10K a month blogging or AI blogging plan, and in that plan, I used artificial intelligence or chatgpt, like we're going to take a look at in this video, to create the emails. And I created those emails, but before that, the link here in this video takes you over to a squeeze page and it offers up the chat that I had in that video to create the blogging plan. Of course, when you come down here and enter your email address, or when the person is interested in this idea, this concept of blogging or AI blogging, then they come here and they enter the email address so they can get the information. And for us, that adds them to our email list, and then we automate the passive income or the potential for passive income. We automate it through setting up an automation using GetResponse. Inside of GetResponse, it looks like this. We have automation messages. Here you can see some of the chat messages that I shared, or the messages, the emails that I created around this idea of sharing out this chat. And you can see some statistics here about the deliverability, the open rate, and the click rate. But the big thing that you want to focus in on here is the automation tool inside of GetResponse. It's called Workflows. You simply press the button that says Create Workflows. Then you dive into the templates they have. They have multiple templates here to set up these automations. So you can automate this ability to create passive income from any of these templates that they have, and they have tons of them. The idea here is to utilize your time wisely by learning and understanding how they work. For example, to send a simple welcome message, you would just send this template, or you would use this template to send a welcome message, and then you could extend upon the follow-up. And you can see here the monster is going to load the workflow in the background. And then it's just as simple as when someone subscribes to a list, you select a message to send. Then it has additional elements over here. And this is really where it breaks into actual automation for follow-up. You can then tell it to wait for a specific period or time frame, and then you have it send another message. There are very advanced things in here that you can do. For example, you can always drag in an option like this. So then you would just drag and drop, and this is all drag and drop builder. And then you would have an automation element here that actually checks to see if someone opened the newsletter or if someone opened and clicked the link in the newsletter, and a newsletter being the email that you send. And then you simply just connect these elements together and you set up this automation. And at any point when you have an issue or something is not working, you just come over here and you click this chat button, and you have access to the customer success team right there inside of GetResponse. This tool that you're using to create this potential for automated passive income, to create these series of follow-up emails when someone enters your email list. And I have an example for this or of this in ChatGPT to really show you the power when you have a quality tool like GetResponse that is an email autoresponder as well as a page builder to create a landing page or a squeeze page to start collecting email addresses or add people to your email list and then automate that potential for passive income with this passive automated follow-up inside of these automations. But if you go back to ChatGPT, it's as simple as having a conversation. And I use an example here as my offer to be an email autoresponder. And then I want to follow up with 5 emails that lead the email subscriber from unaware to aware after they sign up. Then you can see that ChatGPT is going to lay out a plan for me for the first email, introduction and pain points, with a subject of, is your email strategy holding you back? It provides a summary, but more important, I've asked ChatGPT here to give me the reasoning behind each email. So you can see here, this email aims to build a connection with the reader by addressing familiar struggles, making them more receptive to future messages. Then the next reason for the second email, this email educates the reader on why the problem you highlighted in the first email matters, setting the stage for your solution. And then of course in email 3 here, the automation is doing this. Remember, this is all happening automatically in the background. Once you set it up one time, every time someone arrives to your video or to your content here on YouTube, or any way you get them to the squeeze page to enter their email address and get on your email list, then this automation kicks off 24/7, 365 days a year, every hour, every minute that they sign up. It kicks off this automation to automate this process. But then you go back in here, we're at email 3, where it introduces your solution. And of course, you have your affiliate link or additional content in all of these emails. And you can see here, email 4 is success stories and testimonials. Social proof is powerful. Here is giving us the reasoning behind using real stories to build credibility and show the practical value of your service. Again, focused in on taking them from the stage of the fact that they're not really aware of the problem they have, or they're not aware of the solution, and you guide them through it. And then take them to email 5, a call to action for a special offer. Take control of your email, special offer inside. This final email combines a sense of urgency with an exclusive offer, encouraging the reader to make a decision. Here, it explains how each email should engage and focus on providing value to the reader, and then taking them through the progression of the follow-up or leading them to the ultimate solution. Again, that's the idea and the concept. It's the same thing that you've seen a million times when you've seen information and you're like, I need to find out more about this because I think this might be the answer to my problem. Then you click on the link, you go over to that squeeze page, you see the information and you sign up with your email. Then you go and check your email inbox, and then you start getting email after email after email like clockwork. And you're thinking to yourself, man, these people are on the ball. Actually, all they did was set up an automation, and they have set up and they have created a system or followed a simple roadmap to create traffic with consistent content, get people over to a super simple lead magnet, get those people on an email list. And then when those people are on their email list, then they automate the passive income, and then they profit and scale their business by relying or leaning on this automation tool that you can get started with GetResponse for free. There's a link in the description. And of course, if you have any questions about how that works, go ahead and let me know in the comments. I'll be more than happy to help you out. Thanks for watching, and go out there and automate your passive income. I'll see you in the next one.